Hello guys, SMG here. Just thought I'd run you through some power options, seeing as there's talk about blackouts and yeah, it's a bit of a rough time at the moment for a lot of people. But just in general for camping, if you're staying away and you want some decent options for your power. So I'm sure you all know what this is. This is just a Anker power bank. It's about 6 years old now, but it's brilliant. So as you can see, I'm running a battery charger. It's not charging anything yet, off a solar panel. It's great to have a solar panel. If you can hook it up to a battery charger, that's even better. But if you have a power bank as kind of an intermediate, you know, this country we don't really get proper sun, so having the power bank there just keeps the batteries charging if the sun goes in. And then when it comes out, it carries on putting a pass-through charge into the charger. I have a much beefier one here, which if I can get it open with one hand, you can see. As a backup, this will charge, I think it will give your phone something like 25 charges or something. It's made by Anker, really good, some spare cabling, stuff like that. So yeah, constant charging of batteries. This will take anything up to 18650, which is these big boys here. And that will put constant power into your torches, headlights, whatever you need to power, handheld devices. I suggest having a spare solar panel just in case you need a bit of extra oomph when you're charging all this stuff up, but something like that will work perfectly if you're just powering your bare essentials. This is my box of tricks for power. Just some glow sticks, radio, torch, some lighters, stuff like that. In here, if you're keeping batteries, make sure you keep them dry, so have silicone in there. AAAs, loads of stuff in there. These Panasonic end loop, I think I'm saying that wrong, but they're the best on the market. I have AA and AAAs of those. You can recharge them again and again and again, and they will just keep going. Honestly, they're a bit more expensive, but these are the best batteries out there, and I know that for a fact because I've gone through pretty much every single rechargeable battery you could ever want. I could go through the whole thing, but I've got the watch batteries in case you need to charge your watch. Here are just absolutely packed with batteries. A lot of them are not rechargeable, but the ones that are, I make sure I top them up. In here is an emergency radio and some cables. It's wrapped up so it doesn't get wet. I have glow sticks in here, which is good if you're looking for batteries in the middle of the night because your power's gone out. And a backup torch which takes the 18650s, which are always constantly charged. I also have a few other bits and bobs, you know, pens and gizmos, whistles, but this bag is just always in my car in this metal box. I'll explain a bit why later, and that together with all of this can power everything I need, apart from heavy duty stuff. So these are all stored in this metal container, and there's two reasons for that. Number one is because you want to keep your batteries in a place that's very secure and where the temperature's kind of controlled. I do keep these in inside this. I keep them in a cooler bag, which keeps them kind of regular temperature. I do keep these in the car, but not in the summer, because if these batteries, these big boy batteries, these ones, if they get too hot, or any battery for that matter, but especially these, they go into thermal overload. If you break the seals, if you do anything stupid with them, they will go up like the sun. And because I have literally tens of them in that bag, if one of them goes up, they all go up, and I'm in trouble, especially if they're in your car. It's been well known that these things, you just have to look at a Tesla car fire to see what these things can do. So make sure you keep them in a secure container if you're going to, and take them out of your car in the summer. Store them somewhere nice and cool. It also prolongs the life of them as well, because temperature difference doesn't do very well for your battery packs either. Remember, these are just full of those batteries, so you want to be careful with these. They do have some extra protection rather than just the batteries loose on their own, but you still got to be careful. If you're charging them with a solar charger, make sure you close them up, cover them up, and keep them cool. So I thought I'd just tag on a sorry, my glasses are bent. Tag on a channel update, what's going on with the channel, what's going to happen, and current events. So first and foremost, I haven't been uploading for a number of reasons. Had some personal stuff going on the last few months, which delayed a few videos. Pissed me off a bit, but it is what it is. And events that are happening right now. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and just to say it plainly and clearly, I will not be touching on COVID-19. I will not be touching on what my personal opinions of the matter, for the simple fact that I have a lot of friends. There's a lot of videos out there that already touch on this, and I don't want to be censored because my opinions will be censored on this. So I'm keeping them to myself. I suggest a lot of you guys do the same. I've seen a lot of videos out there, especially over in the US. You guys need to be careful what you're putting up on YouTube and what you're saying right now, because yeah, they will use this as an excuse, and a lot of you know what I'm talking about. As far as what happens after all this is over, there's going to be major economic recession, maybe even depression over this. There may not be. My opinion is things are going to be hard. What else can I say? Things are going to get hard for a lot of people. I know a lot of guys who have lost their jobs. I'm really sorry to hear that, guys. Just stay strong, try and get through this as best you can. Things will level out eventually, I know that much, but it will be hard. It will be really hard, and you need to keep your family safe. You need to keep yourself mentally prepared for what's going to happen, and yeah, just stay safe and look after yourselves. As far as the channel is concerned, I will be putting videos out on general survival stuff. We'll see how things go over the next few months. I may touch on some subjects if I really think things are going to get bad, but for now, let's keep things light-hearted and get back to what we love doing. So see you later, guys.